Chapter 7 just came out, and it is a really cool season that we're in right now. And personally, I think this is one of the best chapter launches in a very long time. But that doesn't mean that there's not a bunch of little issues for me to complain about. And the rest of the stuff I say does not mean I don't like this season, because I very much do. But I just think that these are little issues that I want to get out there, and some of you may find interesting. This is loosely inspired by the Fortnite OG Nitpicks videos, so we're just going to jump into it. First off, for some reason when you're gliding, you just drift around uncontrollably, and it gets very annoying because you end up missing your drop. There just isn't any floor loot, like, anywhere. Mainly in Battleground Boulevard, I ran around there for a while, and I had no ammo on my gun, and I was just looking for floor loot, and there was nothing there. And it's just, there's no floor loot, and it sucks. When you get in a vehicle, you can't see its health, but you can see it if you're, like, shooting at one. So if your car is about to explode, you're gonna have no idea until it's on fire, and you're just gonna die. You should be able to emote on those surfboards. I think that'll be pretty cool. While you're transforming into a boss, it should make you invincible, because last time I tried to do that, I just got my head sniped off while I was in the middle of changing, and I didn't get to experience it at all. The quests tab sucks, and it has always sucked since, like, late chapter 1. Bring that one back. It was the only good one we ever had. Inside of the little hyperloop thingies, there's a button that lets you teleport to other stations, and it's green if it's in the circle, and it's red if it's in storm, but it should be yellow if it's, like, gonna be in storm next zone, but it's just not, and it's only red and green. The glider height should be much lower. I don't want to be floating down to the ground for 20 minutes waiting to drop. For some reason, when you die, the screen just flashes, and then after you're dead and you go to double tap the spacebar on PC to immediately ready up again, you can't anymore. So now you actually have to click it on your own, and that's way too much work. Your surfboard at the beginning of the game is always the exact same, and I assume everybody's is, so I think it would be cool to customize it. My spawns also just feel like they're always in the same area for like 5 games in a row, so I think they should work on randomization. And after I get launched into the air, I'd rather be skydiving over gliding, because usually I'm somewhat close to where I want to be. The reload inventory filling thingy is choppy, and then when it gets to the end, it kind of just jumps if it's not where it should be, which it usually isn't. While you're on the surfboard, your camera is very buggy, and it never really goes where I want it to. When you mark something and then you look at it to go cancel the mark, it doesn't show up, so you can't cancel it, and then trying to cancel it will usually end up marking something else, and then it's annoying. When you're using a wingsuit and you glide into an air vent, instead of launching you back up in the air, it just cancels the wingsuit, which I think is a missed opportunity, and it should probably keep you going for a little longer. If somebody's spectating you, the little icon is not at all lined up to anything else, and it kind of just floats above the map near the edge of the screen. Those water jets in the lazy river at Wonky Land are bugged, and they don't push you. Apparently, if you get a bunch of kills, like a squad wipe, the eliminations thing won't show them all, and it'll only show one. Finally, when you open the map in the beginning of the game, it starts centering the player, so half the map is off the screen, and that's just not what I want to see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little nitpicks about this season. I do really like it, and these don't matter too much, but they're just little things that I've noticed while playing. And I guess I'll see you in another 4 chapters when I decide to upload again.